Hey everyone, welcome to Commander Clash. Last week we did the new Commander 2016 pre-constructed decks, and we showed those off. This time we're revisiting Commander 2016, and we're showing off the partner commanders. These are special commanders in that they have a new partner mechanic, and if both the creatures have partner, you can have two of them in your command zone instead of just the usual one. So let's start off with Tom. Which commanders are you running? And tell us a little bit about your deck in general.
Sure. So I'm running the deck that I always end up drafting in Cube. So let's start with, I have Bruse Tarl, Boorish Herder, 2 red-white for a 3/3 legendary human ally that's not an ally deck. Whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, target creature I control gains double strike and lifelink. And he's partnered with Ikra Shidiqi, the Usurper. 3 black-green for a 3/7 with Menace. Whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I gain life into that creature's toughness. And so this deck is pretty much a rock deck that's basically just the classic rock deck splashing red. I love these kind of decks, just really big, solid creatures doing work. And that's kind of the goal. Plus, with Bruse Tarl and Ikra, it's really easy to gain an advantage pretty succinctly.
I can see there could be like a life game theme going on, because you can give it double strike and then gain lifelink plus gain life equal to the creature's toughness, so there's definitely some synergies there. That looks really neat. Alright, Richard, what are your commanders and what is your deck trying to do?
So I'm running Reyhan, Last of the Abzan. So Reyhan lets you shift +1/+1 counters around when creatures with them die. And the other one that pairs very nicely is Ishai, Ojutai Dragonspeaker. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Ishai. So I have a lot of +1/+1 counter shenanigans. Not just a straight doubling season deck. I have some tricksy stuff in here, which I'll save for the game, and hopefully you guys will see it in action.
Alright, sweet. Seth, what are you running?
I made my deck decision at the very last minute. I was going back and forth between some of the options, and I decided to go with an artifact themed deck with Ikra Lineslinger, which is a 0/3 that basically comes with a cranial plating attached to it at all times, and has first strike and vigilance, and Silas Wren, which works really well with Ikra because Ikra likes artifacts to pump it up, and Silas Wren can get back artifacts from the graveyard if they happen to die. So I'm kind of playing a Ikra Voltron equipment type deck, and trying to kill you guys with commander damage with Ikra, and using Silas as sort of backup when things go wrong and some of my equipment get killed.
Voltron aggro. This is coming from Seth. This is not usual.
Yes, this one's a stretch for me, but hopefully it's actually sweet.
Alright, and this is Tomer. I am running Kaidel, Chosen of Krufix, which likes to make a lot of mana based on how many cards you draw on the turn. And I'm also running Vile Smasher the Fierce, which deals damage equal to the first spell's converted mana cost chosen at an opponent at random. So it has a lot of just random damage output potential, which could be very, very fun. So the end result is I took these two together, and I decided I wanted to have a lot of cards available to me at all times to cast for Vile Smasher's ability, and I also wanted to have a lot of cards drawn so I can make more mana and then cast my spells more easily. So I am running a wheel deck, and you guys are probably going to see very quickly what that entails. So let's start it off with the starting hands. My hand is pretty good. It has 3 lands and it has a ramp, so can't really complain there.
I have the I Win card in my opening hand, so I'll keep this. The best card in Commander.
Solemn Simulacrum? I like how we both thought the same exact thing at once. I'm going to mulligan this hand because it's actually poopy.
My mana is very awkward. I'm going to have a disclaimer that my mana base is very questionable. But I think this will do. I just hopefully I'll get some good ramp going.
Yeah, this hand is actually kind of weird because I don't have all my mana all my colors yet, but yeah, okay.
I'm gonna keep this hand off the strength of a scry effect.
Alright.
Ooh.
Got almost all my colors right there.
That's like the best budget land for these decks.
Yeah. Well, I do have the Soul Ring, so planes into Soul Ring,
Very nice.
and might as well keep ramping. Felware Stone.
Oh.
So I got some mana.
And Felwar Stone reliably taps for all sources of mana because we're all playing 4-color decks. I'm going to play the Temple. And I'm going to bottom that.
Ooh, that was not a good draw. I am also going to play a Temple. Bottom anything that isn't a land. That stays on top then. Aha!
Nice.
Evolving Wilds. Help me fix my mana.
Interesting. So 1, 2, 3. Let's just play Auriak Windwalker.
Alright. Now that Seth's used his stuff, I can I can fetch this.
You could
So-
do it without being stifled.
Well, no, I didn't want him to get... Oh, wait, never mind. Tom had Temple.
Attached.
I thought he couldn't get black mana.
Yeah, put that to the bottom.
It's a pretty good start.
I love Temples.
Yeah. They just feel good. Ooh, I should probably...
It is just the best.
Feels kind of like mulliganing.
All right, Forest. Full art Forest. Thank you, Seth. And a Simic Signet.
I got you the Jake lands.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Raging Ravine. I remember that card. Good times. Whether it became like an 8/8 or something at some point.
It's a Planeswalker killer for sure.
Fertilid. Sticking with the +1/+1 theme.
Wow, I didn't think about that. That's very good with that commander.
Oh yeah, you can transfer with Reyhan.
There's even better synergies.
Nice.
Hopefully I get it. It'll be if I get this one card, it'll be so broken with my 2 commanders. We'll see.
Ooh, what are you searching for?
Are we all dead?
No, you're not dead. I'm
Skull clamp.
actually not sure what I'm searching for.
When in doubt, Mask of Memory. For that sweet, sweet card draw.
That is a good idea. I think I actually might do that. Yeah, that's a good plan, Tomer. We'll take Mask of Memory. We can even play it and equip it.
You can thank me by not hitting me with it.
I guess I have my choice of who to hit. And we even get to Scry first.
Oh gosh, the value.
I am
Ooh.
so jealous.
Well,
I'm gonna
he's
keep that.
out of cards though. As long as Tomer doesn't wheel, don't wheel Tomer.
As long as the wheel deck doesn't wheel.
You want to set up first, right?
Yeah, I guess.
No blocks.
That damage.
I just want to draw cards.
It's 1 to equip, 2 to cast, and it draws 2 cards and discards 1. That's so good. This is going to be pretty easy. Decision on my part. I will play Oracle Moldiah.
Ooh.
Oh, don't. Oh, okay, good.
Oh, no, you're fine.
A 1 black mana counter spell. Come on. And I will play a
No.
land.
No wicked boons over here. You're okay.
Oh.
Oh, everyone here with their cheating, revealing top cards.
Let me just put that window over here.
Wait, can I fertile it twice a turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, unfortunately my bad mana does not allow it, but I will just fertilid myself and pass with counterspell up.
Oh.
He said it so nonchalantly. I'm tempted to believe him. Oh, just counterspell up.
Is there a counterspell that proliferates? There must be, right?
It costs like 4. So we might be good.
All right. I guess it's your turn, Tomer. Just gotta draw some cards.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nothing personal. Yes, we will draw. We will discard Terramorphic. What's the plan now? Well, I guess we just keep playing stuff in case Tomer wheels. Like a Stoneforge Mystic.
Nice. Well, then I can just wheel whatever you... Oh, well, yeah, mana.
I might just cast it.
Yeah, never mind.
And just to be safe, let's get the boots.
Swifties.
Nice.
And we got some trickery going on here. Play the mountain. One of my sweet cards, Leonin Security.
Oh, yeah.
Can equip at instant speed. And go ahead.
Okay. Ooh. I will play you. Oh. Okay. That's good.
Comet Storm.
Pay no mind.
That's not a wheel.
On that note, let me just play this card that has nothing to do with Comet Storm.
I sense a theme.
Fa la la. And then I will... Should I? Nah, let's just play this. Score a Tribe Elder.
Oh, I should have Farseeked first. I'm not used to playing standard cards. Corsair Crucifix is still new for me. What color do I need? Let's just get the multicolor land. Okay, not punished. Nice.
Hey.
Just gonna tap out and pass in order to use the ability known as F8. As long as our lands are tapped and we can't activate abilities for 0 or less, we're gonna auto the turn. Just gonna make life better.
Can anyone kill Kydel?
Whoa, wait, guys.
You do realize it's going to tap for like 7 mana next turn. At least.
7?
8? Well, 8 because you draw for your turn. Probably more than that somehow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bad things will happen.
I feel like Tomer's just hovering over cards in his hand, just like constantly enlarging them. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't do anything about this.
Yeah, you do something about this, Seth. Why are you making us do it? I've got a Corsair Crucifix. I've been forced to play on regular land base.
I mean, I will attack Tomer with my 2/2.
I think you're drastically overestimating what I can do.
We'll just play doubling.
Never mind, let's go with Richard.
Oh.
Richard.
Scary things happening everywhere this game.
It's just doubling season, don't worry.
Don't worry. Doubling season.
Seth, you're going to leave me alone for a turn, and I'll deal with doubling season.
Are you going to also like
he's
wrath
just
my
gonna-
board in the process?
I'm not going to
to
wrath your board. I might
Don't
wheel.
listen to his lies.
I
don't care about.
I can,
I'm okay with you wheeling.
Okay, but
So am I.
just leave my board intact. Do you care about doubling
Just kill
season?
Kydel before you wheel.
I would like you to get rid of doubling season.
And you'll leave my board for one turn?
You're not going to like win the game or kill me or anything.
Maybe. I am probably not.
In that one.
If I wheel it to
depends on what he
something
wheels it
good,
to.
yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna wheel it to.
I wouldn't let him wheel.
All right, I'll let the doubling season slide if you're okay with that.
He'll still remove doubling season when he wants anyway.
I cannot. Seth,
What do you have?
turn.
You're going to counter this? Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe. I can get rid
Well-
of it.
It's probably just like Cyclonic Rift off of a wheel effect.
Come on,
I would
Seth.
just kill Kydel.
Come on, Seth.
It's nothing he has in hand.
Tober
Maybe
will
it's
deal
Destiny.
with it if
Honestly,
they get out of
if-
hand anyway.
I don't have a way to deal with Kydel, but if I find one, I am going to deal with Kydel.
But doubling season, Seth.
I am way more scared of you making 8 mana by tapping one creature at this point than Richard getting an extra counter on his Fertilid or something.
Gosh. Okay. He gets it.
Does
Does this mean you're going to counter my stuff, Tomer?
Probably.
No. I'm okay with the wheeling. I just don't want to die.
I don't think I'll kill you next turn.
That isn't reassuring.
I'd be pleasantly surprised if I could, but how about this? I won't kill you if I can't kill everyone at the table. Kill someone else first.
What is this madness? Maybe we just kill Tomer and get rid of all this.
I think I'm like anti-diplomacying myself. I'm just going to wheel and make some mana. That's it. I don't even know what I'm going to get. I'm not going to
That
win
makes
the
more
game
sense.
unless something insane happens, okay? And I have no infinite combos in my deck. So it would have to be like some ridiculous set of events to make me win.
Well, I'm not gonna deal with your board.
Oh, man, I should have dealt with the Delving Season. Ugh. This is gonna hurt.
Instead, we will play a Mind's Eye.
Ooh, I love Mind's Eye.
Ooh.
Pretty decent against a wheel deck.
Oh, you gotta Swan Song it. Wait, does Swan Song hit artifacts? It doesn't, right?
I don't think so.
What's
Ceremoniously reject it.
What? Alright, let's shuffle that away. Let's get another swamp. Oh, that's nice.
Well, probably doesn't make much sense to Mind's Eye if you're gonna wheel.
Who said I'm wheeling?
I think you did.
Yeah, you got me. I'm wheeling. Do I want to use this card for anything? 5. It's a... There's a lot of text. Oh, yeah, I think I'm using that. That looks fun. Alright. Bring to light?
I love Break the Light.
Are you
What do you
bringing
even
to lighting
find
a
with this?
wheel?
I don't know what I'm getting.
Yeah. It's a good answer.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I should have put Bring the Light in my deck. I forgot about this card. So good.
I'm somehow not playing blue.
Oh my goodness.
Did you forget wheels?
No, he's gonna win right here. What's going on?
Notion Thief?
Oh my goodness.
That's what I was saying. Windfall?
Well,
Guess we're killing Tomer.
Yep.
That made this real easy, actually.
I am so
real
on board.
Oh, good times.
and he gets like infinite mana.
Well, it colorless
What a
mana.
terrible person this guy is.
Whew.
Yes.
This is my touch.
You
Gotcha.
should probably explain this for someone who doesn't know what's going on.
Mind's Eye.
No. What Notion Thief does.
Oh,
Oh.
yes. If an opponent
things.
would draw a card except for the first one he or she draws in each of her draw steps, instead that player skips that draw and you draw a card. So what it is, I wield. Everybody discards their hand and then draws cards equal to the number, equal to the highest number of cards somebody has. So everybody discarded their cards, and then wanted to draw 5 more cards. But the Notion Thief says, "Nah, you can't draw those cards." So I draw them instead.
And it also
And-
says Kaidel taps for 20 mana. 21 mana.
21
Yeah.
mana. What do I do with all that? Oh boy, let's find out.
It's all colorless though, so
Yeah, it's a good
what
thing
do
I
you
don't
got?
run signets or anything.
Oh boy.
Oh, you hush.
to
Oh,
abuse
boy.
Kaidel a little bit. Fa la 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 la.
And like we predicted, Kaidel is totally broken.
Yeah.
What's I actually don't know my follow up here. I think like now that this is the point where YouTube commentators are going to scream at me like, "Oh my god!" I have so many options, but I don't know what to do. What, are your
I wonder if
graveyards
Tomer
good?
can win, even if we
No.
all start beating him.
I don't think I can win in my hands. Ooh. No. Oh, that's cool.
Wait, Seth, did you Stone Forge for a Haunted Cloak?
No, I got the Swift Foot Boots with Stoneforge. I just
Oh.
had the Haunted Cloak in hand. Although Haunted Cloak is a big part of my game plan.
Let us 1, and then. Oh boy. Do I play this? Ooh, this is probably the correct play. Then is it?
Okay.
And then I'm going to... Where is it? Animate. This just looks fun. Steal your worm?
Oh dear.
Oh, goodness.
And then I'm gonna...
I don't even know, like, if we wrath the board here, I don't even know if that beats where Tomer's at now.
Burgeoning?
I mean, to be fair, he had to have both, right?
I'm going
It's
to
all good. Can't play around that.
That's true.
kill that. I'm almost done.
The depression in
Well,
astonishing.
I'm trying to figure out if I should...
Oh yeah, save it.
I mean, I
Save
can
it
save
hexproof.
it, but then I don't get to draw a card off of my mind's
He
eye.
can't anyways. He's got a notion thief.
But doesn't it say except for the first card each turn? So couldn't I draw off your turn? Oh,
No,
on his
draw
third
step.
draw steps. Okay,
Yeah.
I was... All right.
You
Yeah,
only
then
get
I'll
that
save it.
one.
Then I'll save it.
All right, you got me.
And it cost you 4 life. Gotcha, Tomer.
You got me.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble now.
All right, let me follow it up with Winds of Change, which is like a wheel.
Okay.
Wait, why would you? Oh,
You can just deal a bunch of damage.
Triggers. You're tapped out, so let me kill that. Boom.
Yep. Oh, mind's eye. There's no auto no to that.
No, you also have to say yes or no, even if you don't have mana. I don't know why. And let me just finish with this. And then I'm done. That's it. That's all I did. That's it. I'm good.
Oh my god. So can we kill Tomer before he untaps?
I can't. He just destroyed my entire board and left me handless. I'm gonna
Oh.
cast a 3/7 with menace.
So,
That's my goal.
That's something.
so Notion Thief, pretty good. I guess I'll attack. Yeah. Take that.
I need to get rid of Notion Thief is the first step.
Mm-hmm.
probably need to miss it. No, like does no Steve even do anything anymore?
I don't know. I have a some number of wraths in my deck. And if I'm drawing 3 cards a turn with Mask of Memory, I might find one. I mean, I guess I could still just draw one. The comeback has begun.
The
You're
troops
gonna
are
play a
being rallied.
3/7. The 3/7 can block a 5/6.
That went a lot better than I thought it would. Huh.
Notion Thief, I think, is what did it. Like, if you had that turn but didn't have Notion Thief, it wouldn't have been that bad.
Honestly, I just
mean-
drew into it, so I didn't. When I told you I wasn't going to win that turn, I like, didn't have that good of a hand. But
And
then that
tech-
happened.
Ooh, and technically you haven't won. And Richard has infinite Spike Weavers now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's annoying.
All right, I'll try to keep fogging until we can win.
Oh yeah, definitely don't let that channel hoarder worm deal damage.
Yeah, I don't want that thing to hit someone.
What's the plan?
You draw your wrath.
I did not. I drew a land, which I think I'll play.
Wait, no, don't play. You can play a land.
Sweet.
Is it really
Yeah, I
that big
don't
of a
think
deal
it
at this
matters.
point?
Just
Oh, no, it's a strip mine.
Are you joking?
There
Oh my
goes the
god.
Rage Ravine plan.
What deck did you put together?
Alright, let's see.
It's only a ticket. But yes, it's probably on the better end.
So, I guess I cast Commanders?
You can Silas Wren and start bringing back artifacts.
All I have is Shield of Caldra.
Oh, where's your disc?
I probably will do that though. Who's gonna let me attack them with Silas Wren? Anybody? Any takers?
I'm down. Send it over.
All right.
Is anyone gonna block that?
No. Let's
See if
gain life back.
Tomer won't block. Just attack him.
Don't.
No matter what, you're doing something great.
Yeah, I guess that's true. All right, I'll take Tomer. That makes sense.
You're all at 0 cards in hand. Yeah, go for it.
I think Tomer would block.
What's he gonna block with? A 5/6?
It does have Death Touch, so and I'm not getting anything that.
You get anything useful? Does this shield do anything?
Yeah,
not that much.
You got me. I might have blocked with the Notion Thief, but it has Trample, and at that point, it's not worth it.
We gotta save that 1 damage.
Seriously, that's what got me. All right, enjoy it.
Oh, now you can equip. Oh no, you can't cast it.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, you can't cast and equip.
The culture.
All right, go ahead, Tomer.
Okay. Let me just get rid of this. I'm afraid of a counterspell.
Well, at least there's still land for Spike Feeder.
Yep.
Or Weaver.
I just want him tapped down. Oh wait, 0 cards. Well,
that counterspell I can play from my deck.
Oh,
you got me.
Aberration again.
You got me.
No. I'm still having nightmares about last match.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, maybe I should play a wheel deck. That looked fun.
It was really fun.
Speaking of fun, let's
just you just hush.
This Chromatic Lantern's being annoying. Boom.
Oh man, we really got to get rid of.
I'm so glad we don't draw
Thief.
cards. No, keep Notion Thief in play. I don't draw cards. This works great.
I guess that's true. But
I'm so okay with this.
I would the card.
I would rather draw a card and take a damage, I think. So is Kydell, are we already thinking it's just too good? Like
she's a little bit bonkers.
I heard some of the big Commander players on Twitter saying like this was a mistake, they shouldn't have done it. Is anyone here of that opinion?
I think it's okay. I think he had to get a couple of very important cards and he had to have it work that way. I mean, he had to have a wheel and a way for us not to use the cards from it. Like, if he didn't have the way for us not to get the cards from it, there's no way possible I wouldn't have just destroyed him the next turn. Like, I don't see how it would have worked.
That's true.
He had to have 2 things go in his favor there, which he was able to do because he built his deck that way. So I think a very good deck built around Kydell appropriately could definitely do some really cool things.
Yeah, in a vacuum, she's not too ridiculous. Like, I think of the cards that I would see banned, I would probably say, like, Cyclonic Rift has more of a chance of getting banned than her, because in any deck, basically, Cyclonic Rift is ridiculous. And in Kydell, she's only ridiculous if you have insane card draw.
But it is both blue and green, which is an important part when it comes to... It's an important part, at least it feels like it is, when it comes to the EDH Rules Committee.
That is a running theme.
They love banning both blue and green cards. It's their favorite thing in the world.
And it does say Crewfix.
It does. Oh my god. How is it still unbanned? Somebody call Sheldon. There's an issue.
And then just do this?
Yay.
Well, we can hope Tomer mills himself out. Actually, do we just die here?
We might.
I think.
Each of us takes 21 from Psychosis Crawler. 21, so 28 even to each player. So we're not dead here. But I don't know what else is in his hand.
Some of us might be, though.
So laggy.
Well, yeah, I mean, you see what you're doing.
It's true.
Well, maybe Tomer will try him out trying to put these triggers on the stack through the leg.
I am really slow at this. So maybe I'll do like the hamster dance music while I edit this out.
Well, you only need to Niv-Mizzet, right? Psychosis, you can just auto-yield.
Yeah.
Oh, can't yield to that. Mind's I'm so glad I played that this week. I haven't even had the option to draw a single card, but I've had to click no like 50 times.
Are you sure you don't want to draw a card though, Seth?
I would, but I'm tapped out.
Wait, how many Niv Mizzet triggers are there?
I think there's 21 of each.
Oh, no, there aren't 21. There's 28 because he gets the 7 from him originally drawing, right?
Don't forget the Growler and the Nicosaur. So
I think it should be... I'm not sure.
There we
Are we
go.
dead? Should we just concede?
I think I did my math wrong. Each of us takes 28 from the Psychosis Crawler. That puts us at 9. Then there should be... I think there's just enough for him to kill all of us.
Oh my!
I forgot that he also draws 7.
Some of us are likely dead.
If he did it right, all of us should be likely dead.
I tried to split it up.
I think that's the correct math. I'm not too sure.
Well, we are about to find out if Moto survives.
Always
That's a good
yields. Oh,
I'm dead, and Richard's
I'm at 1. You screwed it up, Tomer.
And that's game.
No.
There's still some more Niv Mizzet triggers for some reason at the very end. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. So the wheel deck. This was my first time to playing a wheel deck. Disclaimer. So I probably grossly underestimated how good it is. Yeah, that's pretty much a deck. It's gross. Notion Thief is probably the best card in the deck because it destroys everybody's hands so well. And then I also had Leovold, Emissary of Trest, which is a ridiculously expensive card right now, but it was a treasure chest, so I was allowed to put it in. And it essentially does the same thing as Notion Thief. It also denies your opponent's card draw, so when you wheel, everybody discards their cards, but they don't get to redraw because Leovold prevents it. So those are the two heavy hitters. I also had a lot of mass bounce, so I could bounce the entire board and then wheel them. So all the cards that you now return to your hand are discarded immediately. So it's a very efficient way of removing all the threats all at once. So the deck is gross. Yeah. If you want to lose all your friends, I recommend playing this. Otherwise, maybe consider doing some jankier things with it. That's what I'm going to lean towards in the future. See if there's jankier plays that go with the wheel theme. And unfortunately, I didn't get to show off Vile Smasher, which also is a really good card. I had a bunch of Delve cards that could abuse the converted mana cost. For example, I could cast a spell on my turn, and then I can cast Dig Through Time, which is technically an 8 mana spell, but when you delve with it, you can lower the cost all the way down to 2. So I could deal 8 damage by only spending 2 mana. So there's a lot of trickery in the deck, a lot of great synergies, and the deck's fun. It's just incredibly powerful. So use with caution.
It seems like Wizards printed a lot of things for that deck recently with not only Leovold, but Kaidel. Those are two, I would assume, top 5 cards in that deck that have just both been printed in the last couple months. So it seems like the wheel deck has gotten much more powerful. Also, the dragon that wheels from the graveyard, so you can wheel your hand and discard that, and it's a wheel you can just discard as you're wheeling and then use it later as a second wheel from your graveyard. So I'm not surprised that the deck's good because it seems like it's gotten a lot of good tools in the last few months. So it was pretty neat to see how powerful it was. I think it was also a product of the matchups in the decks that we were playing against. It seems like the answer to that would be counter spells and stuff like that would be the way to beat that deck. If you can counter a wheel or even just counter your Leovold or Notion Thief, it seems like that would be the recipe. More instant speed interaction, I think, would be the recipe for competing with it if you have a friend that builds a deck like that and are playing against it.
Yeah, I think that's a solution to basically any of the more higher power decks. Counter spells, instant speed, disruption is the way to go for pretty much anything that is incredibly powerful and can crush, win the turn in one turn. Okay, so this is round 2. Gosh, this hand, I could have, I could play a turn 1 play that would make you immediately have to kill me for the rest of the game. So I'm gonna just ship it because my hand cannot actually support this card.
But we're gonna do that anyway, so you might as well play it.
That is true.
No, I'd rather find some like defensive / faster cards. 2 lands, no ramp. I'll tell you, it was a Leovold and a Bloodchief Ascension. So it's basically just kill me now. This hand is a lot better. Ooh, this hand is spicy. I like this one. It doesn't actually do anything much, but it which is good, I think, for this moment. And it does have the best card in the game, so.
Oh, so many Soul Ring hands.
Is it the best card, though? That's not how
In
you
Commander?
say it. That's not how you say Mystic Remora.
It's the best card. Soul Ring is the best turn 1 play in Commander, I think.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair.
The last game was off of Seth's crazy start too. Remember, he went Sol Ring into Fellower Stone.
I do.
What does it think about? Play your land.
Which
Give me
land,
Faithless
though?
Looting?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, you got me.
Is he gonna into Stone Signet?
Oh gosh, thank
I
you.
got nothing else. Got nothing else. That's it.
I was sweating that so hard, actually. I was like, oh no, please.
Nothing to fear. I don't have my colors yet.
Oh, poor Tomer.
I know.
Not gonna kill us on turn 3 again.
Oh shucks.
I'm at least 2 turns behind. At least. Oh. Do I even play it?
No. I don't know what it is. I'm going with no.
Oh, I guess I'll just
right
play
here.
this. Yes, Grimoire. Whenever an opponent discards a card, you may draw a card.
And time to basic land cycle in response, because I'm not dumb.
Hey. Aww. Ooh, Treacherous Terrain.
I do love that card, by the way. Love, love, love Treacherous Terrain.
For another creature into Spellfield. Oh.
Hey,
Do you guys
conspiracy
all
card.
want to draw cards? Because you can, because welcome to the new Selvala. Just play
Whenever
creature.
another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card. Oh.
Yeah, you guys get to draw the cards. As long as it has, its power is greater than each other creature's power. So that's an important part of it.
Well, that changes things. I'm out of luck. My 0/3 commander.
Does not count. Hey, that's what I was looking for.
It's going to be an island, isn't it?
Not as good. Close. Yeah, I still can't really do anything here. I'll just set up. I'm not a threat, you guys. I'm not.
Oh my god.
Pay no mind.
Attack Tomer! Somebody
I need one setup turn, okay? Just one.
I have all like the setup cards, but I don't have the action card yet.
Or if I draw like a planes off the top. That also does it. Just gonna hit him for 4 in the face. I did not. So
Hey, Raging Ravine.
we get one more setup turn.
No
Wait,
one has
did
drawn
you
a
draw a card? Is it greater or tied?
Raider. This would be correct even if I didn't see the last game, by the way.
Attacking me is fair.
Oh. Well, this is sort of an answer to things, to some extent. I wanted to do other things with my mana, but...
Ooh, adjudicated.
Oh
All the
my
draw
goodness.
cards. You're welcome.
I will draw a card, and hopefully kill that Migrum eventually.
I didn't hit a land, which is kind of awkward. But I did hit this.
Oh, God.
So...
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not. That's fine, actually.
Wait, so what happens? So we put away our hands, gets a new hand, and then
Discarded at end of turn.
oh,
And
but
get the
then
cards back.
he gets to draw like a billion cards off this.
Yes. Approximately 21. That's my estimate.
I
have one of
estimate
those.
11 billion.
Don't draw a card though, but I have one. This Oval is pretty cool. I'm really excited to actually kind of work a deck around her. Seems like a blast.
Yeah, it seems like you can definitely draw a lot of cards with it.
Or just generate a lot of mana with it.
Still, though, it's no Kaidel.
Hey,
That was pretty
don't.
good.
Got something you can tap for 2 mana. Ugh.
Can't tap for 21 though.
I think this is how this will work. I can go Urbrask,
Mm.
Okay.
draw a card.
Mm.
Why not drawing
Wait,
cards? I'm
Why,
confused.
why do you get a draw card?
I will not draw a card.
Oh, okay.
It had to be 5 or more.
Okay, and then I can go white, red, white.
Oh, you can add them in any color?
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, my
Cast
God.
my commander.
Mm.
Oh, dear.
Ooh, that's aggressive.
Yes it is. Give Urbrask double strike and lifelink.
That's fair.
I'll also give my commander double strike and lifelink. Alright,
Well,
that felt good.
I had my fun. Yeah.
That was the correct turn 5. That's how this deck is supposed to work.
Does that matter? I don't think so. Alright. Let's Prophetic Prism.
All right.
Commander
Okay.
Staple.
Yeah.
That fixing.
I'm not just trying to draw land.
That's
Just bad fixing. Yeah, we'll leave that on top. Alright, pass turn.
Land? Not a land. Come on. Well, I guess I'm doing the thing then. Pop.
Alright, what 7 cards am I milling? I like these 7 cards, you monster.
I'm sorry.
Cards are great.
I'm a little bit sorry. Not very sorry.
Those aren't words.
Oh man. Do I just go for the I don't have a oh man, this is all awkward and such. Okay, let me just this fun thing again. Seth's favorite card.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I feel like that's the
Sure.
correct play. I'm not really sure what I'm getting though, but you know.
I do like Bring to Light. It is a good card.
Do I? Sorry, one second. I have ideas, and I'm gonna die next turn. So
Blasphemous Act. Oh, can't do it.
I think this is probably the best answer. It's not gonna save me, but
No one's saying that you die this turn.
no one's not saying that I don't die this turn.
No one's not saying that I don't. What?
I don't know.
I tried to follow that, like with the bouncing ball in the old sing-along videos, and it didn't work.
Ooh, this is gonna give me a lot. Okay, boom. Sangromancer.
That seems fair. Hey Seth, can you kill a Sangromancer for us?
Is that better than the Megrim?
I'd rather take 14 than him gaining that much life.
Okay. Yep, I'll kill that one then.
Oh,
Plus, I could just kill him afterwards.
well, that didn't accomplish as much as I hoped it would.
I'll just do it right now.
Should have went for my other option.
I would have probably killed that too.
Oh, well, it wasn't going to be a creature.
Oh, was it an enchantment?
No.
Oh.
All right, well. He
All right,
takes
let's
some
all
damage.
discard a bunch of cards, and he's going to draw 21.
Luckily,
Yay!
he's gonna have to discard 19 of them though, so it's probably
That is
not.
nice.
It's like a huge looting effect almost, more than actual card draw.
Oh, I don't care. I like drawing cards.
I have a feeling Tom's gonna win next turn.
This pleases me.
I can guarantee I'm not winning next turn. Just gonna raise my hand and say it out loud.
Really? Oh,
I
you only
wouldn't
have
be
4
surprised
cards.
if he kills Tomer though.
I
Well, I
think
think
that's
he
the
plays
goal.
entire hand that's hasty and just like crack everyone double strike, right?
I have one of my favorite cards in hand, and it's a 3-mana 2/2 with trample, so it's not gonna do much.
I think we underestimated the number of midgame triggers. We were actually, I think Richard is dead, and I'm dead.
No, they've all completed, I think.
Oh,
We're
I thought there was like,
No,
Isn't it-
You just took. You took 14. You took double
Oh.
whatever you discarded.
oh,
Not
oh,
that
oh,
bad.
I was thinking it triggered for everyone from every discard. I see. I saw this huge stack of triggers.
Oh my
but
goodness!
Not all of them were going to me.
Oh
Nope.
my goodness!
All right, seems like it's really good that I'm trying to kill Tomer this turn. That's all I'm hearing right now.
No, I'm fine. It's the end step. If it was my main phase, you would have been in trouble, but not anymore.
With 1 red mana, what were you going to do?
Wheel? That would have killed everybody, but I now have to discard.
Oh, Winds of Change or whatever that is.
Yup.
Oh yeah, that.
What's
that
Winds of
would've been-
Change? How does he cast
I don't-
only 1 red?
No, Winds of
It's like-
Change doesn't discard though; it just shuffles them in.
Oh.
Oh.
Then we would. Then we wouldn't be
Yeah.
dead.
Okay. So I had nothing.
But it is a 1 red mana wheel essentially.
Hey,
I get
the
to show you
bugged
guys.
card, and can you show off how stunt double isn't actually appropriately printed?
What?
Oh
Why is it-
yeah.
It's
Yeah, this card in real life is 3 and a blue.
oh. That's good.
On MTGO, it's 2 blue. No one knows why.
Moto fail number 1.
Wait, but if
Yes.
can you cast
If it
it with a
number one?
single blue?
I don't know. I've never tried to cast
Is it
the
a
card.
visual bug or?
I guess I will get rid of this. And how many cards? Holy crap. Okay.
You
Well, I'm
got a
dead
ways to
anyway,
go.
so I'm just going to go. Let's just start from this side and start cutting them.
You could not be dead.
I'm pretty sure Tom wants to kill me, so.
We'll figure it out. I mean, it depends on what Richard does too. He might have different options or different ideas of how this game goes from here.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure we have to kill you, otherwise we're all dead next turn. So I'm going to assist in that.
That is
I might-
true.
I might leave you at exactly 4, so Seth has to attack with others for an adjudicator.
I
If
might.
I can finagle it.
I might kill your Urabrask and let us all die to Tomer in that.
All right. You called my bluff. I do need this Urabrask to kill Tomer, though, for the record. Want to establish that.
Yeah, I think it is in our best interest that Tomer does not untap here.
I'm fine with this. I had my fun last game. and this game, really.
You
so.
actually did pretty well this game, too.
Yeah.
Not as insane, but...
Yeah, no hard feelings if you
Oh wait. a
Do we
minute.
actually have?
go all the way.
Oh shoot!
So do you think if you went all out with that deck, could that be like a competitive commander archetype if you're going to play tournaments or something?
Absolutely. But you would have to switch around some of the commanders. I know there's a lot of buzz on Leovold, actually, as a competitive commander. You just take full advantage of the fact that if anybody wants to deal with him, you're drawing cards off it because he essentially cantrips if any of your creatures are targeted by your opponents. And the wheel effects all work very well, so you just make everybody discard their hands. And then he's in blue, black, and green, which are the best, most powerful colors in Commander. It gives you all the best tutors, all the best ramps, and you just play a combo deck afterwards. So you strip everybody's hands, and then you just play a combo like Doomsday. And that is a popular way to win.
Do you have enough wheels without red?
Yeah. You don't have the best wheels. Like, you are missing out on Wheel of Fortune and some of them, but you do have Windfall. You do have that Urza's Saga one where it's... Oh, Time Spiral. You do have Time Spiral, and you have a couple other ones that are pretty good. Dark Deal in black that's kind of recent.
And I guess if you have all the black tutors, you can probably get by without as many.
Mm-hmm. But you have Vampiric Tutor, you have Demonic Tutor, Imperial Seal, Grim Tutor. Even blue has a good amount of tutors too, like intuition.
Yeah, mystical tutor seems good if you're looking for wheel effects.
Mm-hmm. So Leovold, I definitely know that there's a lot of buzz lately with him in the competitive scene. I'm not that well versed in the competitive scene because I don't really play competitive Magic or competitive Commander, but I think that's a contributor on why his price is so high currently. Is he a big thing in Legacy? I'm not even sure.
He's like a thing, sort of, but mostly fringe, like as one-ofs here or there type of thing. But it's not like a four-of staple or anything at this point.
So would that be like a big contributor on why he's like $26?
So, real quick, Seth, I'm not actually slow playing you here. I can actually only deal exactly 18 to him.
All right, I'll kill him.
No, I mean this. I'm honest to God, I can only deal this much damage.
Okay, that's fine. I will do my part.
Also, Richard, you're welcome.
What's a snow creature?
It's a snow creature.
I've never. Apparently I missed Cold Snap Block. I didn't know there was snow creatures.
There was Snow Matters as a theme in.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't know there was snow creatures.
In Cold Snap, yep.
So you can pump up your scred.
They also had like a snow mana symbol, so you could have like instead of a fire breathing with red mana, it would have to be like a snow mana.
I think the problem with that is they only printed that stuff in exactly Cold Snap. So there's stuff that requires snow mana, but it's really hard to put in a commander deck or anything because there's just not much of it.
And it's like super parasitic.
It is.
Yeah.
Like the poster child for parasitic.
You're right. You could. Oh man.
I know that's the word. Like, I'm not lying here. I wish I could kill him, and I would if I could.
Actually, this untaps. Haha. I can have my killing Erebras cake and eat Tomer too.
Oh yeah, 100%. I knew that.
I could cast things from my hand, but I think this is more important.
You
Can I?
No, you hush.
Well, okay. So if you don't kill me, how about this? Winds of Change with Notion Thief. Would that be okay?
What?
Wait, isn't that exactly why I'm trying to kill you? Is because you'll do that?
Maybe.
Sure.
I'm pretty.
Someone's not good at politicking here.
If I had one more blue source on the table, I would take an extra turn 2 of Temporal Mastery and then do everything.
Yeah. Yes, I have to kill you, Tomer. I'm sorry, but...
Are you sure? Because I might win the game if you don't.
Yeah,
Are you
that
sure
is...
you're sorry? I think it's a better question.
Alright, you got me.
I'm still probably just going to die to Tom next turn, but at least we didn't die to Tomer.
No, we're all going to die to Richard next turn. Have you ever seen these episodes of Commander Clash?
That is traditional.
Somebody was doing a new point-based system, and for some... I don't know what the points were based on, but apparently Richard and Tom are definitely in the lead by a mile. It's me and Seth that are far behind in terms of wins.
I was reading through how he put it together, and I understand the logic behind it. Basically, like, if you win, you get 8 points. If you were in third, you get 6. If you were in second, you got 4. And if you were the first person out, you got 2. And then there was, like, points for tying, quote-unquote. So there was a little bit of a breaker in between. I thought it was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. I mean, I think that lines up with my subjective impression of our games. Like, if you had asked me, I probably would have said Richard had won the most and Tom had probably won second most. So
I think just purely based off wins, I think it's like Richard, Tom, and then big gap, and then Seth and I.
Yep.
We have to work
We
have to work on our politics. Essentially, that's what it means.
I just got to kill Richard when I get the chance.
I'm confused.
I can't kill anyone.
What? Kill Richard first?
You gotta stop Tom here. Tom's going crazy.
Yeah, no, I think Tom is a bigger threat here, and I can't really do a whole lot to anyone. Actually, I can probably save us. If I don't die this turn, I can probably get rid of Tom's board.
Oh.
If I'm still living, but I don't know if that will be the case.
I could have made sure Richard didn't win, Seth.
By winning yourself, Tomer?
Probably.
I think that may be Tomer's favorite deck.
Correct.
Oh, Darksteel Plate? Eesh.
Alright, we're just gonna turtle up here and hope we don't die. I mean, without Urabrask, it's a lot less scary.
Okay, how much mana is this? 3.
Oh wait, is Seth just dead? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I get to play one of my favorite cards of all time.
If you guys want to kill Seth, he's dead.
Let me tap this mana so I know what I actually have available.
I don't think I'm dead on board to Tom.
Well, what about when he taps all his mana? Do you think you're dead?
If it's something with haste or like a.
What about Titanic Ultimatum?
Oh, now we're all dead.
I think.
I'm
not sure. I didn't do the math,
Maybe?
but it feels really good.
Probably.
Yeah. I was really rooting for the double strike enchantment, but you're still one white off. It's always that enchantment.
Yep. Well, I think we're going to do 2 games for the price of 1. Actually, I think these 2 games are going to be shorter than our typical 1 game, which is pretty impressive.
Pretty much an hour.
I'm leaving Richard alive, and it's probably the worst idea I've ever had.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's if you get a chance to kill Richard, you got to do it.
Like, there's like no way this is correct, but I'm going for it.
Well, I have a Vampiric Tutor in hand, so I would have Vampiric Tutored on upkeep for a Wrath and wiped your board, so it was correct to kill me, I think. And Richard probably can't kill you from 48. That's a lot of damage.
Commander damage, though. Oh. Well,
So I guess we just stack this
I don't
all.
think Tom is going to cast 16 more spells this turn, probably.
Maybe like Decree of Savagery or like Berserk or something like that on Ishai.
Or Richard just like, ultimatums back.
Tainted Strike on Ishai.
How do I stack these blockers correctly is a real question.
What are you doing with these stacking?
I think it's like this first.
Probably.
I do have outs. I could draw a Wrath. Come on, Salt. Oh my god. He spawned notes.
Is that like your favorite card, Tom? Didn't you say that once?
It's it's a pet card I put in a lot of my commander decks because it's just so much gosh darn fun. For me.
It's been really good, like, every time I've seen you play it, which I've never seen anyone else play it, and every time you play it, it looks awesome.
My favorite card from watching Tom play is now Mana Gorger Hydra. It is fantastic. It's a 1/1 that every single time any person casts a spell, not even opponents.
Hey,
it gets
wait,
a
wait.
+1/+1
I'm using my
counter.
commander's ability. Look.
Hey,
I know, it's actually really good. Like, you
Yeah.
can kill me if you give that thing double strike or something.
double strike, tainted strike.
I'm really scared here.
Grafted exoskeleton.
So, unfortunately, I drew into my out, Tom.
Alright, that's fine.
Oh,
So we'll see if he gets there.
I knew it was a possibility. Like,
So off the Solemn, I drew. Wait, do I have enough mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Was this
7, 8.
Decree? Oh,
True
God.
Conviction.
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah,
Decree.
prediction. That would be hilarious, but no, it's a decree.
Decree of Sat. Oh.
right.
Well, okay. It's not over
That's a-
yet.
I have to
Oh.
find a way to get rid of this card in one turn. That's what I was worried about.
That's
Why I should have killed him before Seth, but I don't know if I could have beaten Seth heads up. Like,
Well, I would have Wrath too if he left me alive, like I said. So I think with Richard drawing that way, it wouldn't have probably mattered.
I actually think once he put the Darksteel Plate on this thing, I should have killed Richard. That's what I think the actual answer is, but we'll figure it out together. There's some cards I can draw that kill him.
Dun dun dun. Oh, what did you discard?
So the question is if I should harmonize here and give myself a one-turn clock.
Do you have an out to just get rid of his commander if you harmonize into it?
I gotta check my deck. I don't think so. I might.
He drew a whole bunch of cards. There's gonna be a pump.
What? I don't actually have a pump.
Oh.
Why would I have pumps? I need if I could transfer.
I can
pumps.
just find a blocker too. So let's just try and get a little bit lucky.
That's true.
Oh wait, it's one hit away.
Well, this is the harmonize of the game here.
Yeah.
I was so close.
Short
I
on
could've-
mana.
I could have Molten Primordialed it and actually killed him.
Oh.
Whatever.
Ooh.
It would have been sick.
1 mana short.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's why you should always play Simian Spirit Guide.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Pairwolf Elvish Spirit Guide.
If there's anything I've learned from Freewind Modern, I should always play my Simian Spirit Guides. Then I'm going to play Reaper of the Wilds for funsies. And then give it hexproof because that was something they put on this card. And pass. And give the game to Richard one more time. I knew I should have killed Richard first. Why am I so dumb?
Hashtag kill Richard first.
I
guess
asked myself that so much.
I literally had nothing. This thing just grew into something big.
Maybe Watsy printed this card wrong. Let's find out together.
You should
Does
have.
it
Commander
commander
damage
damage because it's a partner?
TGO. I don't know. We're gonna find out together.
You got to deal with both partners.
Oh,
it
commander
worked.
damage works. Tom died at 65 life.
Oh my goodness.
Casually.
Richard has an uncanny ability of looking completely non-threatening and then winning the game. It's really
to be fair,
crazy.
I did just like top deck and do that Decree of Pain off of the Solemn. So I actually just got it like right in time.
But like when we're having our political discussions about who the threat is, your name never comes up that I remember. Like no one ever views you as a threat, but everyone should view you as the biggest threat every game because you win like 90% of the time.
Statistically speaking, yes.
By the numbers.
It's like a combination of like an innocent looking board state and Richard just not talking about it.
But guys, Tomer, Wheels, Kaidel.
Oh man, I need to just stop talking about my board state as well. I think I just I hype it a lot. This time, very much so for a reason, but sometimes I probably hype up my board state a bit too much, and then I lose promptly. So I'm gonna work on that a bit. I think I need to undergo some politics 101 and figure that out in my game plan.
So I actually read a pretty interesting theory that someone put in the YouTube comments. So basically, Tom plays aggro, so he dies first because he looks threatening and everyone kills him. And then Tomer and Seth try to combo off with their janky combo, and either the game ends right there or inevitably they get stopped. And then once they get stopped, Richard just mops up with whatever like goat tokens he has sitting around.
I love it's like you pick the jankiest decks possible, Kithkin Tribal. So it's everything, and no matter what, you make it work, which says a lot about how well you perform with these decks. So that's pretty awesome.
Just use the seductive goats.
Just use the every time. Sorry, Richard. Did you have any cool deck combos or synergies that you didn't get to show off, but you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, so you kind of saw the deck do its thing there. I had a whole bunch of cards to give my guys unblockable. So Distortion Strike, Rogue's Passage, and the whole plan was to dump all of my counters onto one creature and then just hit someone in the face for commander damage. I also had a bunch of creature lands in case people try to use targeted removal so I can dump it on my creature land to keep my counters. I really wanted to put the unblockable creature, the what's it called, Creeping Tar Pit, but that thing's like crazy expensive on Moto, so I couldn't put it in. But basically, just save all my counters with Reyhan, and then just come in for unblockable damage and sneaky kill people out of nowhere, Richard style. And it worked there. I didn't even need the unblockable. The flying on Ishai did it. So yeah, that's how the deck works. I think it's pretty sweet, and it plays blue and black, so you get all the card draw. Green, you get all the tutors and ramps. So I actually really like the deck. I think it's pretty good when it's not getting stomped by wheels.
Yeah, it looks solid, and I'm very much a fan of Ishai. Well, the Ishai Reyhan combo. I think Ishai is just very well placed as a Voltron commander, and you have Reyhan as basically supporting her to get all those counters up, and it's kind of sneaky. I do like that style as well. Tom, did you have any cool synergies or anything that you didn't get to show off? Any pet cards?
I was really happy to show off. I mean, a lot of my favorite cards actually work really well in this type of deck, stuff that really like hitting people in the face. Some of the cards I also play in this deck, because it's also about having big butts. So Tristani Silesia's Voice is actually a card I really like in this deck. It's just hyper efficient, and it gains an obnoxious amount of life very quickly. And then I also I had one of the other partner cards, Tana the Bloodsower, in this deck. So the 4-mana 2/2 Trampler, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green sapling creature tokens. So that with Bruse Tarl just means you create 4 tokens. Yeah, it's beautiful. There's a lot of cards in this deck that work off a double strike. There's a lot of cards in this deck that work with Ikra. And it even has a door in the siege tower, just as some icing on the cake. I really did like this deck and how it plays out. I think it needs some more tweaking. It needs some more spot removal. It needs some more just global pump effects. But besides that, I think it does a pretty good job. Plus, I got to cast Titanic Ultimatum, so I literally could not be happier.
Yeah, that is a sweet card.
I just learned of a new card to use. That's almost just as good as the True Conviction.
It's very explosive for sure. All right, Seth, what was your infinite combo?
No, this was a very unseth deck. No infinite combo. The best thing I could really do was get my Ikra Lineslinger down and a bunch of artifacts, hopefully a cranial plating, and just one-shot people. I was really focused on being a budget artifact deck. To some extent, you don't really get the swords or like Batter Skull or some of the really good equipment. So I was focused on making it unblockable, my commander, also protecting it, giving it hexproof, and anything that could give it haste. So a lot of my equipments were focused on that, and that was pretty much the plan, was just to one-shot people. And then I got to play a lot of really sweet, just Artifact Matters cards. So it was pretty much an equipment tribal deck. So I had like Pure Steel Paladin, you saw the Leonin Security, lets you equip for free. I had Stoneforge Mystic, I had some ways to move the equipments around, the Windwalker, some ways to find the equipment out of my deck, and I really wanted to try to get in a hit with Volshuk Battlemaster, a 5-mana 2/2 that has haste, and when it comes into play, you get to automatically, for free, equip all equipments on the battlefield to it, so you can potentially one-shot someone in the late game with that. But that was pretty much the deck. Things that like equipments and ways to make my Voltron commander plan work. It was really pretty close to red-white. I had the black was pretty much for some removal and tutors, and blue gave me access to at one counter spell and a little bit of card draw, but really, if you look over the deck, it's essentially a Boros artifact equipment deck that just has a few blue cards to take advantage of Silas Wren. So, and that's one of the things I like about these partnered commanders, is it seemed like they work well for that. Like, I really was a red-white deck, kind of just splashing blue and black, and I think that's perfectly fine, a fine way to play with the partnered commanders. So I like they have more flexibility than I would have thought. So I like that aspect, and I'm excited to build with them more in the future.
Yeah, I definitely like the partner mechanic. I love the mix and match abilities of it, and like you said, it seems to me like most of the partner combinations want you to focus on one and then have the other one as a support to that main archetype, and it works really well in that sense. You can just focus on a certain commander, cast that more often, and then bring out the other one when you need to. So they work really well, and I love all the different combinations. Like never thought about like having Bruse Tarl and the Naga one together for abusing like the double lifelink effects and stuff. So there's a lot of cool combinations, and I'm excited to do this again in the future and just try out different ones in the future. Well, my deck was I already talked about my deck. It's a very traditional wheel deck, and it just so many kill conditions. I had Niv Mizzet for the damage. I had Nikasor for the damage. Psychocus Crawler. Every single time I draw a card, I deal damage to everybody. I had Blood Chief Ascension, which again, if people discard, they lose 2 life. I gain 2 life. Megrim, Liliana's Caress. Again, when you discard, you lose 2 life. So no end in sight in the ways to kill people. It's very consistent. Very powerful. If you're looking for a higher powered deck that will just crush people if they're unaware, this is pretty good. I would recommend it. If you're not looking to crush everybody and make enemies left and right, probably avoid this. All right, that wraps up Commander Clash. Tune in next week when we showcase Atraxa Praetor's Voice, which is the last main commander from Commander 2016 that we haven't showcased already. And joining her will be some of the new commander options from Conspiracy 2. So it should be a lot of fun, and until then, see ya!